Hi guys, it's Meek. I've been coming to y'all with these meditative night talks, and they are so needed for myself and others. It's so healing to vent, it's so healing to move your body. So to be doing both of them, expressing myself, is in both ways is beautiful for me. In these different positions, I'm working on targeting specific muscles and feeling it. I always want to feel it. I was explaining here how I can feel how I can feel the dense areas, the looseness, the weakness in my legs and my feet. So I modified it so that I had strength to do the actual stretches inside of my thighs, my hamstrings, and until I work on those areas, because it's so much that we have to work on. And then my upper back, I noticed I was leaning forward. I do have a natural, I want to say it's lordosis curve in it, and I need to work on my sitting right now. So I did what was comfortable, but I still felt the stretch in my targeted muscle groups area.
Ridiculous space missing in the bank. All of this stress, overworked, lethargic from the buns, adipose, some connective tissues. Shout out to Scarfy. I've been wearing my scarves. They've been helping me keep my little extensions down and held. This beautiful wig is from Amazon. I wanted to finish up and add to that conversation that I was having yesterday, and this is going to be called "We Are Aware Part 2", because I don't ever want black men to feel like we are and I am attacking them, because I'm not. Men of color in general, I honestly adore you guys, and I want better for you. So I speak to those that I know are growing, that will come to this place and be ready and accepting of the things that I have to say, and not taking them as disrespect, but I still want to be gentle to guys out there, and we get to see so much online. It's just bust wide open. It's like so many guys are overly sensitive about the next woman's opinion. Women aren't emotional or insecure about your men's opinions. Men have to group together for their opinion to stand. What I say, word is bond. I'm woman, I roar. I sit in my intuition, I experience. I speak from knowledge, truth, and wisdom. And I'm not saying that every woman operates like me. I tell people all the time, maybe I'm one of a kind. Anyways, okay. If you know, you know, and you walk in it, because there's not many like you, just like I'm saying with the men. If you're able to hear it, let those who have ears hear it. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm not perfect. I'm just saying what I can see, what wisdom, knowledge, experience, and understanding is teaching me. You have to ground yourself in this reality and desire more for those who are coming behind you, whether you have children or not. We are a community. We don't got nobody in the communities doing no outreach. This world is changing. If we don't do it, if we don't start these businesses, if we don't start these nonprofits, if we don't do it, it's not going to get done if we don't take our power back. And how much is a woman going to get done if she's sitting around letting a man that's unproductive hump on her? He got all the time in the day to hump. Do the hump, they hump. That's not producing anything. That's not being fruitful. The most that's going to happen is more labor for you, because if you reproduce for that man, then you have to raise his child into being, and the probability of that, if he wouldn't do the work, you have to raise his child into being what he could not attain, could not see, could not do, could not aim for, would not. Mixed with you, that may be the destined, but why choose the hard road? Why would men deliberately make it 10 times harder for us? I can only say that they are trying to be like their buddies, the white mods, because that's where it come from. Y'all want to be our master so bad. The abandonment and neglect is ridiculous. The mental gymnastic is ridiculous. The white men got y'all want to be in power so bad. They're not in power. They have to have false power, abusive power over their own women. They have to play psychological mind tactic and warfare. Those women are weak. They've been weak. They couldn't stop their men from abusing children and women and sleeping with other women and other men. They accept it and we won't. The fuck you think this is? We're not accepting that shit. We're not accepting what this world has made of you. Cleanse that shit out like we gotta cleanse it out. Ooh. That was a word. You want to be like them? Or do you want to build a world that your younger self been knew? We need it. Your younger, oppressed self. Because we grew up under the oppression that our people were in. And now we get to see it. Now we get to feel it. And what are we going to do? May my voice, may my words, may my wisdom, may these words downloaded into me. May the ancestors, may God, may the universe, may the winds speak with me and pass these messages by the groves. A change has to come. We need our men strong, bold, courageous. Not out here hunting each other and preying on women and children. All of this wild wayward shit is not normal. Where you learn that from? Nobody is an exception to any rules. Understand, you may think a person is living well and better than you. You might need to walk in their shoes to see what it feels like to be in a skin that you despise, your own skin. Everything that has been done was psychological warfare, abuse, trauma that cripples, that disables, that weakens, that is a lot of shame, it's a lot of guilt, it's a lot of fear still encoded inside of us. It's a lot of hate, it's a lot of, how could you let this happen? We are reincarnated. When somebody passes away, it's a deep story, but they're going into a waiting space and they may come back quick or not. It just depends on you about that life. Spirit and soul, are you about that life? I get to be right here through all that I've been through because I've been about that life. They know what I've been doing. I've been living. I've been living. I can speak on these things I've been living. Things have to be tried, proven, tried, tested and tried to be proven. I test things, I try things. What I say is gold. A lot of our men their mindset is in the wrong place. first, I just said yesterday how tricked by these worldly things to gain and attain and think that that's what we should be doing and going towards. And so now you start tricking your family, leaving your family. Oh, I gotta go do this. Oh, I gotta go do that. Man, don't you know these people, why they tricking us to think that we gotta be doing this and doing that? They buying up all our property. They doing all kind of engineering experiments, social experiments to uproot us and move us out of our spaces so they could buy the land and acres. In the Bible it says a man is known for his riches by the land, by his asset. They buying it up. Why they keep tricking you out your spots? They farming, they the ones selling it. Why would you want to be like a race of people that don't evolve? We are the most evolved creatures there are. We are, and they know this. That's why so much has been done. That's why the shackles are still on. That's why. That's why. You step into your power if you know who you are. You awaken. You are awakened. Tell them white boys, we are aware who we are. Y'all talking about women masculine, we gotta get grizzly out here. What's up? I'm not scared of these white boys. Y'all scared of these white boys. These white boys scared of y'all. Y'all scared of them. Let me step in. Because I got the guys with the rules trying to light it up. We meet you where you stand. Like after the period. What? Pussy in a woman's heart. Especially about something she really tied to. See these babies, these children, these women. Don't keep stepping on them, disrespecting them while I'm around, while I'm here in this earth, this realm. And even men keep slaughtering each other. I just had a baby cousin was murdered. Some random BS drama, 13, 14-year-olds. Man, rest in peace, society. That shit, I can't believe it. And it's the people that don't even carry or make babies. A woman has such a huge responsibility in this realm. Our labor is never over. I encourage women to speak up more. Stand up more. I applaud those who are trying to change the narrative that are white, that are Caucasian, that know about these injustices, know about the prejudices, and the just plain hate, the deceit, the trickery that is going on, that's been going on. Because at the end of the day, it starts to affect them. If we built the country, if we sustain these things, if we were already here, and all they do is destroy what's natural. Because you gotta understand, besides the marshlands, the water and stuff, they building on that too. They're building so much concrete, it's destroying the earth. You don't need all this concrete. There are people that are living outside as we speak. They could be on some grass with a paddock. Y'all won't even give them a home, but keep building. They are destructive, polluting the water, polluting everything, polluting the mind, polluting the blood, polluting the food, polluting. And what do the black men go do? As our leaders, polluted? Tell us we're polluted after you pollute us? Talk down on us, ridicule us, weigh us against other women, other nationalities that have not had to endure what we've had to endure with y'all. The fuck? Stop disrespecting black women. Put some respect on our names. In the boat with you. Your mamas, your sisters, your aunties, and the men before you had the same thing. While they still was neglectful, abandoning, polluting communities. Feeding your own people drugs. Feed them fruit. You get paid off of fruit. Start a rehab in your community with the drug money. You poison your own people for profit. That's how these crackers are. Everything is for profit. It's for gain. But y'all want to say all a woman wants is something. I want something. Y'all chasing something every day, baby. You're chasing something every day. We want the same freedom, and we're all trying to build a kingdom and meet under God's authority. And that's what my book is called, The Rebirth. Optimal guide for those created under God's authority. We are creators, but you have to know that. I promise y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all about this video. Today is September 7th, 2025. We are aware. I'm going to remember this. And I'm just thinking about how the world is changing. We need more warehouses here filled with things that we need. We cannot be, we need more industrial things going. We need sewing factories, manufacturing factories with good pay. People are not, excuse me, people are not doing these things here because the pay is horrible. People are still getting paid $7,000, $8,000. In this world today, working a job, going to jail is modern day slavery. You need your freedom, but you don't need to be wasting your hours being destructive, trying to find ways to trick people. That world is dying, and it's been dying for a long time. It's time for Satan to let God's people go. Wrong people that's been locked up wrongfully are coming home. All of these laws that have been gridlocked in just to keep people oppressed, we're getting up out of it. A lot is changing. You may not see it, but it's happening and it's coming. This wind is confirming and affirming this. The phone even shaking. And I'm like, yes. It's happening. You better get into it. If you know how to make shoes, start you a shoe factory. Get deeper into it. Make the best quality shoes. We need our own brands. We need our own brands. And then we so gullible country, just so easily just, oh, them white people are firm, they want me, they da. Our people have been so conditioned to desire to wealth, another name. And Tommy Hilfiger said he never said those things. But anyways, FUBU, like Sean John, no Diddy, you know, and he's with the polluted people. This ain't got no name on it. It might have a tag on it on the inside, but no name on it. I don't want nobody name on it. I'm gonna put my own name on it. Put your own name on it. Represent your own self. Stop investing into the ways of this world and invest into your way, God's way with you. What you running after is fake, it's a facade. Think about this. Think about it. How long I mean, ages and decades and groves of years and generations. How long do you think it's been since the oldest white person today that's still alive found out, and they're just about 100 years old, but slavery was over 400 years ago. So I'm gonna say their ancestor in the most original white person bloodline there is, there is. How long, how old, how far back do it go to know that they've been thieves, liars, schemers, delusional, ratchet devils, and they still operating in it? And they want you to pretend too. Don't subscribe to that world. Subscribe to your own world. And when you know a lot, they come for you. So the best thing you can do, tuck your head and build. Build. If they have control over feeding you, resourcing you, your funds, where they come from, where they going, you're powerless. We need our own banks back, our own trusts back, our own companies. We need more black-owned health insurance and life insurance and communities. Communities are being built. They must be built because that's where we're going. We can't keep living separated from each other. We can't keep separated from each other and think that things not gonna be up for the taking. Because the more we're separated, the more they can keep the knowledge from us that's passing so fast through the airways. It's taken a long time to come to us. Remember back in the day, and it's still to this day, California did it first. Why they was getting it first? Because they closer to things on that water. Asia or something. California, I mean, you know, even if it was music or anything, you know, they just more advanced. They doing such California, New York, they doing such big business there. So much big business, underground business happening there, and it's happening all over. But when I tell you laws, rules, a lot of handshakes, a lot of fake shit, fake power meetings. I got the power. How do you have the power if you're not being true to yourself? You have the power over the fake world, over the matrix that crumbles every second of the day because it's cold. That's what you got the power over people that don't understand and have knowledge of self, people that ain't trying to get nowhere. That's what you have power over. You don't have power over nobody with their own mind. You don't have no power, devil. I know I'm gonna be in the courthouses plenty days, helping others with receiving justice, just speaking up. I need to get into law school. I need to go to Kim K. Road. Y'all be trying to keep up with me. I've been manifesting for a very long time. Our own show. And it's been time. But when I tell you we had to grow, oh my God, it would have been so embarrassing. Like, and I'm not proud of my worst moments, and I wouldn't have liked them to be televised. And not that, you know, I don't have any challenging moments left, but I would not have liked for things to be televised as they have gone down because I had no knowledge of self. I was so ignorant. I was so ignorant. I was so destructive to myself. And I can speak these things because the guys that I have dated, the males in my family, men that I have come around, and some guys were affirming and pouring into, but I saw them. You're not adding to, so you take it from, and that's a choice. And it's like, rest in peace to my grandfather Herman, and my grandfather Kennedy. They took care of the household. My father did some time in prison, and that's a whole other piece. I'm gonna talk to you about that prison piece in a minute. And people be doing black magic, and it's not just women. Men be doing it too. And you don't know that you get the curse in yourself, you get the curse in the people in your family, and then you feel like you protecting yourself, and then your family get hit with all this stuff, and then people like, oh, what's going on with their family? They be knowing somebody over there doing things, sending out curses to other people's families, and then the people fighting back, and then it gets sent. And it don't hit them directly, but it's gonna hit somebody close to them. Cause they out here protecting themselves. This is spiritual warfare. Read that part in the Bible, tat it on yourself. We are not fighting against flesh and blood. That means we not doing no fist fight. And we got to sometimes. We not doing this, not that. Flesh and blood, making somebody bleed, feel good about it. But spiritually, if you're not warmer, spiritually, if you're not aware and evolving, oh baby, you're weak and you're beat. All you can do is fight flesh and blood. All you can do is allow your flesh. The Bible says the flesh is weak. When you're weak, you're beat. One strike you up. Not two, not three. Because you're not allowing your spirit, Holy Spirit. You got demonic spirits that attach to you. And they just have you moving fleshly. The Holy Spirit don't make you move fleshly. It make you sit still and think and operate out of righteousness. And righteousness don't mean perfect. It means out of faith. It means out of those higher thoughts. Higher thoughts. Not harming none. That's why I'm telling my black man, how y'all gonna be like somebody that been harming generations and ethnicities of people, trying to wipe people out because they don't want them to exist, because it makes them know that their own existence is non-existence. You're not real, slime, you fake. And I will not let them take our black men. Not if I can help it. And I want y'all to know I come off aggressive sometimes. I'm not masculine, I'm very feminine. I'm known for my femininity. I'm coming out here, this is why y'all are here. And it's not always soft and pretty. If you look up the characteristic traits of feminine energy, it's cold and dark. It's not friendly. They have forced women to be like, oh, hi. Like men still to this day be like, oh, smile. The fuck I'm smiling for? It's a sunny day. You got $100, a pocket full of sunshine. The fuck I'm smiling for? I mean, I might be deep in thought and you're like, smile. Damn, why my face bother you? Because I'm a woman. Women's supposed to smile at y'all? No, let a woman be a woman. Y'all don't even know what a woman is, because a woman don't even know who she is. I've been there. Either you dealing with an awakened woman or you dealing with a woman that's about to wake up. Women not staying asleep. Times have changed. Y'all can stay asleep if y'all want, but women are not staying asleep at all. Women are not staying asleep. This is why y'all grandmothers and aunties and mamas, they chose to be single. At some point, they was like, a piece of man, half a man, better than no man at all. Not every woman. Still to this day, women would rather be alone than unhappy and dealing with problems, because we understand, baby, if I have to be out here fending for myself, keep running to the doctor, either pregnancy or STD or worse, because these people are dealing with emotional issues, sexuality, identity crisis, poverty mindset. So then that leads them into doing questionable things, and it's some things missed throughout childhood and high school. And don't even get me started on the other people, the crackers, because I just feel like most of them are just in general truly made from a spirit of perversion, and it comes out in so many different ways. They go so low with sex, they go so low with getting money, they go so low with trying to have power, they go so low with like anything goes. It's like, who's governing y'all? Like, y'all are really go sit in church and then go do something crazy. And it's not just them, because like I said, if you polluting the world, destroying the world, then the world's gonna reflect what you've been doing to it. So now in turn, other people doing this stuff, people younger and younger doing this stuff, you're like, where they get this stuff from? The original criminal mind. That's not of God, that's of Satan. Satan wanted to be God. Nobody wants to be God. He wanted to play God, because God is not one person. God is all in all. We have to even have the duality of the light and the darkness, the fire, the cold. To know what ugly is, we gotta know what pretty is. To know what rock solid is, we gotta know what soft and squishy is. We need it. We must endure. Don't allow this shit that you're enduring to stop you, to block you, to make you hate this world and hate your existence. I go through it. Dig back into your childhood. Go back to what you was happy doing. Do that for other children. Do that in this world. Do not be destructive. There's enough destruction already. And the world is changing. Not everybody gonna make it. I want men to not only get mental health, but this is why getting mental health it works so well, because you're talking. I want you men to start writing. And I want you to write as far back as you can remember. And this is for women too, you can do it. As far back as you can remember in your childhood. Write your first happy memory you can remember. And mine is not long. I could just, and I've seen pictures of myself doing it. I'm getting chills now, but I could close my eyes and envision a sunny day and me skating up this block, you know, just like, woo, my first time. I was the first timer doing it. And things like, you know, learning how to skate, learning how to ride a bike, swimming. Then think about a horrible time that happened and write about it and how it made you feel. Dive into those emotions. You need to do that about your whole life. That's about clearing out and outputting. Men hold so much. They made y'all do that. I don't want a man to hold anything. But what I don't want him to do is, I don't want you to take out things on me. That because when y'all pin up energy, when I pin up energy, When I get mad finally, I'm hulking. So when you finally ready to click, you click. Because you never sorted anything. Nobody ever taught you. Nobody ever told you. And of course you're going to run from building, from things that is unknown. But you got to stand in that pain. And I pray that every man that's deserving and worthy gets a woman that is patient with him and that loves him and help instill more assurance and affirming into him and push him to get closer to God and his God self, his higher self. Because when I'm gonna make a video, the next video, because I'm about to end this up. Where is God? God is here always, all days, at all times. That's why God is in everything. God been pushing me to start making these videos, literally. Like for a long time now, I'm behind. So I'm gonna have to start doing them more. I already know it because not just God, he sends his messengers to tell you what to do. And it's like, you get experiences. That's why I say go into your childhood and what did you like, what did you want before your trauma. And we have high points. It's like, you know, we could go through things and then we heal from it and shit, everything up, swinging. And you experiencing a great big life. And then something happening, like lower you back down. But it will not take your experiences. And that's why they say nothing beats a failure but a try. Keep trying, fail forward, keep going, never give up. That's what we must do. We have to keep going. If you stop, you're weak. If you give up, you're weak. You ain't come here to be weak. You ain't make it here through all that shit to be weak. To give up, to tap out. You did not. We are strong. We are warriors. We meant to get better. I come a long ways. I am not perfect. I love y'all, and I'm gonna make that video where is God, because questions that need answers. You know, people really need to know, and I've had a moment to where I was like, where you at, Slime? But are you truly connecting with God? Have you spent that time trying to get intimate with God? Have you asked God to let me hear your voice? God's voice come in through your head, through your mind, your intuition. You'll literally hear it. Like, I'll tell you this. My daughter, she went through some health complications. And God was like, she's gonna be all right. Keep praying. I'm in control. Do this, do that, try this, try that. Open your mind. Do this, do that. It come through people, come through online, you know. The things you start searching in communities, things are out there. We really will perish from the lack of knowledge, from not seeking knowledge, from not attaining knowledge, from not going after knowledge. And they made us think that college education is knowledge. No. Reel it on back. I'm very grateful for the schools that I've gone to. I went to Blue Cliff College. And I went to a few colleges, but I got a trade in massage therapy and cosmetology, and that has been my bread and butter. Education is key. Gaining skills is key. I'm actually about to get into school. I'm about to study, get my certification to become an electrician, and also to study carpentry. Every man should know how to build a house. Why would y'all want a woman out there doing that? But I'm going to do it because I'm tired of waiting. I don't like waiting. And the man could have the money, but then we got to wait on the contractors. Who waiting on the contractor? You're going to pay me for the work I did because I know how to do it. I'm learning engineering. I'm teaching myself all of this stuff. I need a new laptop, y'all. Send me some coins. My cash up there. What else they got? Cash out. I can't give y'all my phone number used to be on here, but I ain't giving y'all my number right now. I need a new laptop. I'm putting on my Amazon wish list. Love Meek.